Welcome to the Volkswagen Arena to see the reigning Bundesliga champions Wolfsburg take on Hoffenheim. There were 4 Bosnian players on the pitch today: Dzeko and Misimovic for Wolfsburg and Salihovic and Ibisevic for Hoffenheim. Wolfsburg were involved in Europa League action on Thursday against Fulham. Will they have recovered in time for the visit of Hoffenheim? We joined the game in the 12th minute. Hoffenheim finding goals hard to score this season. This is Maiko Swell threading the ball through to Carlos Eduardo. Good work by Eduardo, testing Diego Benaglio in the Wolfsburg goal. Benaglio, this is his 3rd game after being out for a long time through injury. Good effort by the Brazilian Carlos Eduardo, and Benaglio on his guard. Hoffenheim were the better side in the opening phases of the game. They win a corner here, taken by Maiko Swell. He finds Eduardo, the ball back to Maiko Swell, and what a chance for Hoffenheim and their captain Per Nielsen. A great chance to put his side ahead, and Lorenz Günther Köstner, the Wolfsburg coach, not too happy with his side's rather sleepy start. Wolfsburg had been warned. They're still chasing that 6th spot, which could mean European football. The ball coming into Hasebe, and the Japanese international hitting the outside of the net. Hasebe in the Wolfsburg side for the injured Alex Madlung. Almost connecting, and the home side and their supporters slowly warming up. Hoffenheim, though, taking the game to Wolfsburg. This is Salihovic crossing the ball, trying to find Vedad Ibisevic. Ibisevic, who hasn't scored since the end of February, failing to make an impact on this game too. Hoffenheim imposing themselves on Wolfsburg in the opening 25 minutes. This is Carlos Eduardo. He finds Vukcevic. Ibisevic. And what a chance for Maiko Swell, shooting right at the keeper instead of past him. Nice back heel there by Ibisevic to the Brazilian, and Benaglio keeping his side in the game. Wolfsburg deciding it was time to get serious. Gentner, and there's Dzeko! 1-0 to Wolfsburg. Who else but Edin Dzeko, the scorer? Fine goal. It was Gentner's cross, and Dzeko with a really unstoppable header past Daniel Haas, deputising for the injured Timo Hildebrand in the Hoffenheim goal. Will Wolfsburg really have to say goodbye to their ace marksman at the end of the season? Hoffenheim, though, down but not out, trying to come back into the game. Salihovic with an overhead kick. And Hoffenheim and their coach Ralf Rangnick thirsting for an equaliser. Just before half-time, Hoffenheim with yet another opportunity to score. This is Andreas Beck, the full-back. Good cross. Ibisevic laying it off to Carlos Eduardo. Another great chance going begging. Eduardo shooting once again straight at the keeper. Eduardo disappointed with his effort. No reward for Hoffenheim. How many chances do they need to score? At half-time, Dietmar Hopp, the Hoffenheim owner, wondering how things would unfold in the second half. It's the 51st minute, Wolfsburg winning a free kick. Misimovic, the set-piece specialist, to take it. And there's Andrea Barzali, the Italian defender, rising high to meet the ball. 2-0 to Wolfsburg, and Barzali delighted with his first goal. He can hardly believe it. And Daniel Haas with no chance at all. Only 5 minutes gone into the second half, and Hoffenheim can feel rather hard done by. Misimovic floating it in, and Barzali with a firm header. Wolfsburg looking really comfortable now. And Hoffenheim on the ropes in this second half. Wave after wave of attacks, and Grafit. But his effort was offside, the big Brazilian. He scored 9 goals this season, but the assistant referee raising the flag, and quite rightly so. Grafit really was offside. Can Hoffenheim get some measure of reward? They win a free kick. Salihovic takes it high and wide, and Rangnick not enjoying himself this afternoon in Wolfsburg. 74 minutes gone. Hoffenheim's confidence really fragile now. This is Dzeko. Look at all the time he's got on the ball. He picks out Misimovic. Well stopped. Nice shot. 3-0. Haas beaten again. And this time it's Dzeko who's the provider. Misimovic. Fine swerve. Good shot. Game over. And Hoffenheim and their coach, Ralf Rangnick, hoping the afternoon would end soon. Only 2 minutes later, Hoffenheim really crumbling now. Misimovic on a strong run, taking on the defenders. He finds Grafich. Grafich laid it off for Dzeko. Dzeko gets his second. And Wolfsburg's fourth goal of the afternoon. It was Misimovic who made the goal possible. Not offside here. And Dzeko sweeping the ball home emphatically for his 18th goal of the season. Great afternoon for Dzeko. 4-0 the final score to Wolfsburg, a rather flattering result. And after the final whistle, Wolfsburg's Bosnian contingent had to comfort Hoffenheim's Bosnian contingent. But the man of the match was, once again, Edin Dzeko, who had plenty to celebrate with his fans.